Yeah, okay, Fartana.
Good morning. A warm welcome to one and all. All participants are requested to turn off your video and audio. You can turn on when you're asked. Topic for today's talk series is Data Visualization, the Reality of AR, OVR, or XR Features by Mr. P. Bhupati, Chief Technical Officer, Monza Research Labs. I would like to seek your cooperation throughout the session. Let's start with the name of Almighty. Let's begin with a silent prayer. Let's start the session by inviting respected chief guest Mr. P. Bhupati, Professor Akbar Shah KE, Head of Department MCA, and other faculty members, and my beloved IMATians. I, Farsana, is really pleased to welcome you all to the talk series titled Data Visualization by Mr. P. Bhupati. As we all know, the demand for data visualization in augmented reality or virtual reality has grown tremendously. Enterprises are making optimal utilization of their data by creating technology solutions that maximize customer engagement levels, efficiency, and business capability. Such data driven solutions incorporate the upcoming technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data, and immersive technologies like augmented reality and virtual reality. Now, I'm glad to welcome Professor Akbar Shah KE, Head of Department MCA, to deliver the welcome address. So please.
Thank you, Fasana. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good morning, all. Respected Director Dr. Matthew, sir. Our Chief Guest of the day, Mr. P. Bhupati. Program Coordinator, Nayana Miss, Jibin sir, colleagues, and my dear students. Very glad to be here because we are gathered an informative and technical talk on data visualization. Data visualization, you mean nowadays data visualization has much significance. Data visualization means the general definition of data visualization is how can we represent the data, how can we communicate the data effectively to the user using different graphical methods. Nowadays, the students are studying these visualization applications in their curriculum. Many visualization techniques, their curriculum has data mining techniques. In these data mining techniques also, we are applying these visualization tools. Apart from these visualization tools in data mining, our topic is too different. So actually at the initial time, I just misunderstood that this topic is regarding with the data mining and something like. Then later our Jivin sir called me, this is the topic regarding with the augmented reality and virtual reality. So one thing I could understand that this topic is much relevant in the industry because actually the augmented reality means how can we represent the real world environment to the users effectively using these graphical methods. So we are familiar with the one of the application of this augmented reality. We are always familiar with that technology. That is our smartphone. Smartphone is an example of this augmented reality. Okay. So in this application, our camera is capturing the real world environment and that will communicate to the users effectively. Then another application of this area is virtual reality that will capture the artificial real world environment. So anyway, I hope that this session will be more helpful to the students for molding their career in future. So I wish you all success to this program, and I am sure our speaker will share about the importance of the significance of this topic as well as he will give some deep insights to this. So I wish you all success again. And today's speaker, he's an expert in this field, and then also he's a chief technical officer of Monza Labs, Singapore. Sir, despite your busy time, you accept our invitation and come over here. On behalf of MES IMAT and Department of MCA, heartily welcome, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for your great time. Next, I welcome our director, who always supporting every department activities of our campus. Sir, welcome you, sir, to this program. Next, I welcome our program coordinator, Naina Miss, Jibin sir. Without his coordination, we cannot do anything here. Jibin sir, that much supportive person. Sir, Jibin sir, welcome Jibin sir, and all my faculties and my dear students. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your humble words. Now, Mr. M. Bhupati, currently working as the Chief Technical Officer at Monza Research Labs. And I'm very glad to invite him. Welcome, sir, and the space
Thank
is
you.
all yours.
Yeah. Shall I continue?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, I have to thank the director of Ms. AMET. Then, as well as I would like to thank Professor Express KE, the head of the Department of Computer Application, then Ms. AMET. As well as I would thank Mrs. Naina Habib, the coordinator of computer application. And finally, I am very proud to given this opportunity to deliver this special session. So here also I have to thank Mr. Zibin sir to give this wonderful opportunity. So now, okay, now we go for our session. Today's session means the title is a data visualization, the reality of augmented reality and virtual reality of that features. But today, so this today's session will be the part 2 of the last session. So actually, I noticed it. Your session conducted by Ms. Animate the last Saturday, the starting startup. So it was a very wonderful session. So after that, listening that session, so I decided. So today's session is not only based on technical session. So I have to just a minute, sir. Just I will share my just a minute. So I think it's not how visible.
Not sir, it's not visible.
Sir, just a minute, sir. Yeah.
So there is one up arrow, sir.
Sir, are you able to view my screen?
No, sir.
No sir, no sir.
Just a minute, sir.
Now screen is visible.
Okay. Okay. Sir. Okay. Shall we continue, sir? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Just a minute, sir. Yeah. So today's session is not only talk about our technicals of virtual environment. So beyond the technical session, just we are going to speak about the business opportunities as well as what about the current market scenario of that virtual reality and augmented reality. So today, what we are going to going that hereafter. So this is overview of our today's session. The first one is now we are going to what is mean by augmented reality and virtuality is the first one title. So after that, so what is the history? Otherwise, what is the achieve of that augmented reality? That means when it was invented and what is the current stage of this technologies like that. Then after that. So suppose sometimes the viewers not able to understand a theoretical manner due to some new concepts. So for that reason, just we have some short-term video clips. So I will just we have to identify what is meant by that by that videos. So the next one is how we have to develop the tools. That means how we have to develop the augmented reality and virtual reality, some things like that. Then after that, what are the industries nowadays is based on that visual environment? Then what are the applications where we have to apply this, and which industry using this environment, something like that. Next question discuss about the direction for that future research, because even though if you are using many more technology nowadays, cloud computing, big data, some things, whatever may be, then IoT concepts, whatever may be. So even though the everyone technology having the some issues and difficulties, so the research direction is show how we have to rectify that issues and difficulties. Then how we have to provide that the complete package for that feature. Then virtual mainstream. So from that virtual mainstream, we are going to see about the current market size and the market work of that virtual environment. Then market size, after that, then virtual applications. The last one is that startups and investors. So what are the startups nowadays is doing that, is performing the work in that virtual environment? Then what about the current market scenario? That means today's the last 2 years we are affected by the COVID-19. So even though how this business, how this virtual environment business is occupying that market in the real world. So these are the today topics. So today's session is not only based on the technical specifications. Beyond that, we are going to in-depth knowledge in business opportunities, because now the viewers may be thinking, so I will become the entrepreneur. Otherwise, suppose you're having nowadays some startup companies. So we are always confused. So if you want to become the entrepreneur, you have to deliver. So problem here. Suppose the name of the startup is how to solve some specifications to the clients, that is to the peoples. So we have to identify some problems, then we have to rectify that solutions. So that is the meaning of entrepreneurs. So in this situation, everyone have confuses. So what problem we have to take? Because nowadays we have to start various startup companies all over India. They are based on SaaS communication, SaaS technologies. Somebody is using some application. Somebody is having web development companies. Somebody is using, just we are going to based on cloud technologies. Somebody is choosing, I am going to do IoT technologies. So what will be today's? We have in the situation available various of techniques, various of domains are available to find out the problem and solve the, that problem. Suppose if you are thinking you will I want become that entrepreneur. So this is in the augmented reality and virtual reality is the one of the best domain nowadays. This that means this is a very booming growth market at that feature. Okay, now let's start our session. Is from beginning. So what is meant by augmented reality and what is meant by virtual reality, something like that. So actually, if we are refer that online, so what is meant by augmented reality and virtual reality and mixed reality? That is showing the 100 definitions. So not only only one definition is not available. That is available 100 definitions. So more than 100 definitions are available here. So even though just we have to here now just to find out only 3 definitions. The first one is in that left side, just you have to see that the augmented reality, that is the first one figure is indicating augmented reality. And right side, that is indicating virtual reality. So first of all, we have to know, so what is meant by augmented reality and what is meant by virtual reality? That means the computer generated simulations. Sir, are you?
Sir, the slide is not changing. Sir. Slide is not changing. The PPT is
Okay,
not
sir.
changing.
Okay.
Sir.
Now, sir, now is
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
sir. Yes.
okay,
Okay.
okay, sir.
So, okay. So the first one is this technology is starting from the augmented reality. The innovation is 1950s. Before that, just I have to clarify. So, what is mean by augmented reality? So, the augmented reality is nothing but it is a computer generated simulations. So, computer generated simulation. That means it is a computer generated content. That is a augmented reality. So it is performed on overlays. So here, this is one of the definition here in the bottom of augmented reality. So that is indicating the real world is central, interactive experience with overlays from computer generated enhancements. So that is means is a super immersive. That is a enhanced features. So through that our smartphone. So this is a augmented reality. So next, come to the left side. That is a virtual reality. Means it is a simulated reality. That means augmented reality means we are generated computer generated simulations interact with the real world. That is a augmented reality. By chance, the computer generated simulation that is interacted with the self-contained. That means it's a virtual world. It is connected with the imaginary world. So which is called the virtual world. So the both of them connecting. So the mixed reality means it is a combination of augmented reality and virtual reality. So that is here we have to interact physical and virtual object. So everybody know about that augmented reality. What is augmented reality? Nowadays we are using that gaming, Pokemon series are the one of the example for that augmented reality. Then in the virtual reality means nowadays we have to see various education sector companies also saying the MES chemistry is one of the startup nowadays providing the virtual reality to the students. And in India, one of the startup companies providing practically. So this is one of the startup providing the virtual reality concepts. So these are basic concepts about that augmented reality and virtual reality. So even though just we have to see. So I once again we have to see what is augmented reality also. This is one of the definition also. So in that augmented reality means the real world with the digital information overlay. That means nothing but. So the augmented reality means there is a physical world is available. Just we have to interact with the overlay. So here the overlay means we have to get it the objects from that our smartphone otherwise from a tablet through that augmented reality application. So in the left side there is also indicating that virtual reality. That is show the virtual reality. That is a completely digital environment. That means just we have to use in the headsets. In that augmented reality, here we have to use a smartphone or tablet to find to perform the augmented reality. Otherwise, headset. Nowadays, headsets are available for the augmented reality also. In virtual reality, just we have to use in the headset. It's a fully enclosed and it is a imagined virtual world. That is a virtual reality. Then virtual reality means the combination. So these are the some basic kinds of brief introduction about that augmented reality and virtual reality. So even though just I will show one of that video for your consideration. So the first one I will play that first one video. So that is example for that augmented reality. Just it will having a short clip. Just you have to see that. So this is ad is introduced by that Timberland clothing company. This is one of that clothing company is world over. So this is showing that augmented reality how it will work with that industries. Just please watch it 2 minutes. Yeah.
Sir, not getting the video.
So not getting videos, sir. Just a minute. Yeah. It's okay, sir. I will send it after our session. Just you have to see that what is.
Okay.
Okay, sir. No, because it's not able to. So this is the basic intro of that augmented reality and virtual reality. So then, now we have to find out, we have to see what is the history of that augmented reality and virtual reality. So in that augmented reality and virtual reality, these are the virtual environment. So here, the various companies are involved to develop these technologies. So first of all, in 1950s, the first time the augmented reality and virtual reality concepts or techniques are introduced at the 1950s. After that long time, in 1980s, so there are various companies are involved working with this virtual environment. For example, Accenture is one of the companies involved in that technologies. Then HTC companies, then Apple, as well as Facebook, then Oculus Rift. So these are the very familiar companies are involved in these technologies to develop not only for the headset, to develop the processor, to develop the SDK applications, to develop the platform, something like that. Then headsets also. So these companies are involved for this to develop these components, because this virtual environment is not only based on headset or our XR classes, something like that. It is fully based upon processor, then SDK tools, then platform, some things like that. So here, the first one is in 1980s. So in the 1980s only, these companies, these startup companies or these corporate companies are involved to develop that wearable hardware. Still 1980s, up to 1980s, there is no wearable hardware. That is, before that 1980s, there are available wearable hardware, but it is not able to, it's not a comfortable for the humans. So it is based on, that means iron-based, something like metal-based hardware devices are invented before the 1980s. But after that 1980s, so these corporate companies are that Apple or Facebook, something like that, they are invented. Facebook does not, nowadays only Facebook is involved in this company. So before that, HTC, then Hive, these are involved to develop wearable hardware. So 1980s, first time they are introducing the comfortable plastic-based, material-based wearable hardware they are find out. After that, in 1990s, here they are in business manner. Here they are find out the solution. They are here. They are creating that use cases, because if you are going to do some projects or some what is it? Some projects are some softwares or some applications. That means some project. Here, just we have to pre-planned. That means what is the problem of the project and what we are going to solution. Which solution we are going to be given there. So on there, what are the components? That means what are the users? What are the teams? Something like that. Here they are in 1980s. They are using that. The corresponding this concept come to the business manner. So that's why here they are creating that use case businesses. That means use case, they are writing the use cases. So the which one is that one is a cave automatic virtual environment. So in 1980s only they are come to the complete material, that means complete package. So that is done by a cave automatic virtual environment. So at the time in 1980s. After that, coming forward in 2012. The first time Oculus Rift, it is one of the 2012. The Oculus Rift is one of the startup companies invented, that means started at 2012. So what is the main work of this company Oculus Rift means? They are manufacturing, they are protecting that virtual reality based headsets. So this is first company for that developing for that comfortable, that means virtual reality headsets invented at 2012. After that, in 2014, the Oculus Rift is occupied by the Facebook company. So they are getting it by 1.6 billion US dollars at the 2014. Here, after that, 2012, in the 2013, here the Accenture company also is involved to produce that wearable headsets. So, but what is the mainstream of that Accenture here means they are focusing that oil and gas industries, then healthcare industries, and retail industries. So the everyone company, because nowadays the lot of companies are involved in that business. So even though everyone company is focused on some specification or some domains. So here in the 2013, the Accenture company is involved in that oil and gas industries and the healthcare industries and the retail industries. So after that, in 2015, it's also the Accenture provide one solution for national park services. That is providing that virtual reality that is launch virtual reality applications, because the everyone company, Facebook's also having the own app, own application, then Accenture having the own application, then STC having the own application. So everyone startup having the own application. So in here just we have to we have to know about what the Accenture done in this domain. So the 2015, the Accenture is providing some solution for the national park services for the services. There is launching some applications. And then 2015 also here they are introducing FSAT and cathodic mode. So these are the very advanced technologies in the virtual reality applications. So before that 2015, there is a version 1 of that virtual reality applications are available. After that 2015, the Accenture company is providing, it is upgraded up to that 2.0. There is they are saying that FSAT and the cathodic mode technologies are provided by Accenture. After that, come to the 2016, and they are providing that materialist commercial editions of their mixed reality handsets, something like that. Up to 2016, there is no available that mixed reality headsets. At the first time, they are invented at 2016. They are providing that mixed reality headsets for our human purposes. So this is a history of virtual reality and augmented reality as applications and headsets. So how it will traveling from 1950 to up to 2021. So at the time in 1990s, they are providing that games. For example, Boogeyman. So nowadays we are using that children and adults are using that Boogeyman. So these are based upon the augmented reality applications. So this is a brief intro, or the brief discussion about that the history of that augmented and virtual reality applications. So next we are going to. So yeah, I will. The brief about. So what are the roles played by that augmented reality in the real life? So the augmented reality is a computer generated simulations. So interactive with the physical world, there is augmented reality. So what are the roles are played in that real time means here I have to show 5 examples. The first one is children playing. Then second one is adults exploration. So third one is communication. Fourth one is professionals. Then fifth one is fitness. So these are the applications, these are the streams played in that augmented reality. So here, the first one is children playing. How the augmented reality playing work with the children? How the augmented reality participated in gaming sector? That means here I have to express the Boogeyman concepts. So here this is one of the augmented reality based game. So after that, here the various games are available based upon augmented reality. The first one is Jurassic World Alive. There is another one game based on the augmented reality. So that one is Angry Birds AR. In previously we have always we are also playing with Angry Birds, but nowadays the Angry Birds available with the augmented reality technologies also. There is one of the example for that augmented reality. And then Realtek, it is one of the game is based upon that augmented reality. So these are the game sectors, the augmented reality playing that very impact roles in that game sector. So second one is, if we come to the next one, is adult exploration. So here I have to say one real-time example for this concept. In London or in the US, the Pepsi Cup company, they are using that, they are launching an application, sorry, Pepsi Max, they are launching an application. Suppose sometimes we are going to the abroad for travel, tourist purpose, we does not aware about where is bus stop, then where is some malls, and where is some objects, something like that. So in this situation, the Pepsi Cup company is introduced one of the augmented-based reality applications in London. That means, suppose if anyone tourist, anyone passenger is going to does not aware about where is bus stand. So to rectify the difficulties, they are introduced this application, augmented reality application. So these are one of the example, real-time example for that adults exploring. Communicating. So that means it is indicating the communication. Here also I say one of the real-time example also here. The last convocation is done by the IIT Chennai. So everybody know about that. That convocation due to COVID-19, the convocation is done by virtual reality. Also, that is one of the real-time example for the communication. That means, suppose now, but now this I have to say one. Yeah, that means you are there and I am here. We are also communicating through that online. But the augmented reality or virtual reality is indicating that means just we are together at virtually. So this is one of the real-time example. So the IIT is the last convocation is conducted by IIT in Chennai. That is based upon the virtual reality concepts. The next one is professionals. The professionals is industries. So why the industries are using the augmented reality and virtual reality concept means to reduce the that means like time consuming as well as to reduce the cost and to fix the time schedule in proper way. So for that reason, they are professionals using that augmented reality and virtual reality concept. The last one is fitness. So this figure is indicating only the trainers is showing that visually. That means the trainers is showing the visually. That is trained that adults from that somewhere. So that is these are some basics. That means basic concepts about how the AR and the augmented reality and virtual reality is playing in that daily lives. So these are some basic kinds of it. So hereafter, so this is the so these are the only the technical aspects about the augmented reality and virtual reality. So even though hereafter, just we are going to sure sir. Here also we are going to the business impact. Okay, sir. So these are the these are the only the basics techniques about that virtual environment. So what are the benefits? So still now the last slide is indicating so the virtual environment how they will participate in our daily life. So suppose if you are using that virtual environment, so what are the benefits of that implementation? That means if you are implemented the virtual environment in our industries or our institution or somewhere, what are the benefits? The first one is here improved communication. So that means that is indicating, for example, suppose if you are using that virtual environment, means just it is we have to do that our work as faster. So in that slide, they are indicating that in bottom, the faster review times and the great clarity of scope. That means suppose you are going to develop an application. Here also I have to explain one of the real-time situations. Just if you are starting on startup means just you have to having that some projects, some products. Now you are going to apply for that crowdfunding, otherwise venture capitalist, some competition. So that that organization, that when the venture capitalist ask you, what about your applications proof of concept? That means POC. That time they are indicating your concept is idealization or scalable, something like that. So if you want it, get it in sometimes moreover companies, moreover venture capitalists raise the first question. If you have in the proof of concept, that means POC, just you have to send it your pitch deck. Then only we have to process your fund processing. So for that reason, if you are using the augmented reality or virtual reality environment, that means we have to communicate faster. That means we have to complete our task within very soon. So that's why they are indicating the improved communication. The next one is the business development. So the business development means, so nowadays the various industries are using that virtual environment to develop the business. That means they are upgraded business from one milestone to the another milestone. That means they are forwarding that business into the one stage into the another stage. So that is indicating the business development. The next one is the benefits of that virtual environment is the cost and schedule savings. For here also we have to say one real-time example also for the cost and savings. If you are a civil engineer, say you are going to build one construction project. So you does not aware about how it will complete after the that means how it will be shown, and it does not know about the structure of that building after completion. So here, if you are applying that virtual environment concept, that means the augmented reality, otherwise virtual reality, otherwise mixed reality. Suppose if you are using these techniques here means, just you have to find out. So what is the output of our building structure, and what are the materials we are going to use? Then what are the interiors? How we are going to decorate our interiors, and what are the how the outlier, that means is the exterior, something like that. So here we have to find out very easy manner. So at the time we have to reduce your cost and avoid the time consuming. So there is one of the benefit if you are using that virtual concepts. Then public outreach, then that means that is indicating the public outreach, that is indicating our we have to get it more customer. Suppose we are having if you are having the one startup company, the company using that virtual reality, you have to get it that more customer within short term. So that is also one of the benefit. The next one is stay cutting edge. That means it is saying what is the concept of this stay cutting edge. It is providing the best services to the customers. For example, suppose if you are having that one a shopping complex, retail showroom, something like that, some cosmetic showroom. So here we have to get in the best practices, best experiences from that customers, and you have to reach within the short time. You have to reach your startup to the customers within a short time. So these are the benefits of implementation by this virtual environment. So the next one is, so still now we have to discuss what is meant by augmented reality and virtual reality, something like that, and what is the beneficial if you are using that virtual environment in our startup. So now we are going to see about what are the platforms, then what are the software packages are available to develop that this virtual environment. Sometimes the beginners are to this in this industry, they are thinking about only these concepts are developed by the corporate companies. Why we are the individual not able to develop the develop this application means, yes, of course you have to develop. The individual person have to develop that virtual environments in your own way. So here, for that reason, nowadays there are a lot of software packages available. to develop that augmented reality and develop that virtual reality and develop that mixed reality. So this diagram, this figure is indicating what are the packages, the software packages are available to develop by one. So suppose if you are going to develop that augmented reality, so what are the here? What are the hardware configurations are needed? Means first of all, you have to need at least 8 GB RAM, then at least 4 GB graphics drive. So this is a essential hardware configurations to develop that virtual environment based applications. The first of all, we have to convey how we have to develop that. What are the software packages are needed to develop that augmented reality based applications. So the first one is indicating Apple ARKit. So this is one of that packages is introduced by the Apple company. They are providing that ARKit, so augmented reality kit. That means there are some softwares. So they are providing some software packages. Then AR Toolkit is one of that software to develop our augmented reality. Then AR Core. Next one is the ECAR. Then one is Max XT. Then Deep AR. Then Blender. Then Unity. Then Unreal. So the Unreal Engine 4. So nowadays the last one, latest one package is available. So these packages are needed to develop our virtual environment. So augmented based virtual environment. Suppose, no sir, I am not interested to develop that augmented reality. So I am going to develop that virtual reality and mixed reality. How I have to develop? What are the packages, software packages needed to develop our application? Means just here also lots of packages are available. The first one is the React 360. It is one of that software packages to develop the virtual reality. So the another one is A-Frame, then Wings 3D, then 3ds Max, then Maya, then Cinema 4D, then AgSoft. So these are the after that Concept 3D, then Euphoria. So these are the packages, software packages for to develop that virtual reality applications. So next one is we have to write the question. Okay, sir, just you have to convey that augmented reality. So these are the softwares to develop that augmented reality. So these are the develop that virtual reality applications. How we have to develop the mixed reality applications. So this is somebody is thinking to write the questions. How we have to develop the virtual reality, mixed reality applications. It's not worry about that. Just you have to using the same software, which softwares you are using to develop the virtual reality. So the same softwares are needed. It is the same softwares are enough to develop that mixed reality. For example, 3ds Max is one of the software to develop that mixed reality. Then Maya software, everybody know about that Maya software because the Maya software is using in that entertainment sectors. And the film sectors, they are film industry sectors, they are using that Maya software for that virtual reality, something for that in this situation. So these are the software packages are needed is enough to develop that mixed reality. So these are the software packages. So the next one is so what are the process needed? So you are develop any beginners or intermediate build one application. So which process will support rendered application? Here they are showing some processes. That one is Qualcomm Snapdragon 845. So these are one of the process is support that augmented reality and virtual reality applications. The next one is a Snapdragon VR SDK, so software development kit. That is one of that that means process. The next one is Snapdragon 845 VR HMD. So these are the basic process to support to run that and mixed reality based applications. So these are the basic process, hardware process support that. The next one is, so this is this slide is indicating in the full hardware configuration. Suppose if you are the virtual environment developer, means so these are full hardware configurations to develop the application. The first of all, what is the platform means? This Qualcomm Snapdragon processor here. Then software. So software means what we have to discuss till now. That means Maya software, Cinema 3D software, then OpenVIA software. So these are the softwares needed to develop that application. Then advanced algorithms. So here the advanced algorithm is not about, is not there some packages. So it is some use cases. How we have to develop that application, because there is showing some procedures. So in which way we are going to, the predefined rules. So they are showing how we are going to develop the application. So next one is here that SDK software development toolkits. It is a patch files. Everybody know about patch file. That is here working in behind in backside of the, some programming language like that. Here VR SDK, then CAPI, then profiles. So these are the patch files used to develop our applications. The last one is here HMD accelerator program. So this is what is this HAP is indicating. So which component, which hardware component we are going to use? That means which type of headset we are going to use. Every headset is consistent of HAP, the accelerator. So this is indicating which type of headset we are going to use for that application. So these are the complete packages. That means what are the software we have to use, then what are the algorithms, that means what are the use case we have to use, then what are the batch files, that means SDK tools, then what are the accelerators, then what are the devices we are going to use. So these are the fully complete hardware setup. If you are become that beginners means, suppose if you are going to develop an application, just we have to know about these concepts. Then only we have to develop your virtual based applications. So in these devices, the various companies are nowadays producing the wearable headsets. The first one company is Lenovo, then Oculus Rift, then Y Concept, then ODG, then Shadow Creators. So this is the full set of hardware configurations we have to needed to develop that virtual based applications. So the next one we are going to see about that classes. In augmented reality, just here, you raise one question. So actually, we have seen in previously to use the augmented reality concept, just we have using the smartphone or tablet, something like that. If you want to use that virtual reality or mixed reality, means just we have using that wearable headsets. So these are the individuals, but currently they are come to the together is they are producing that new one technology called that classes. So nowadays that industries and wherever, that means someone they are using that this classes, the XR classes. So the XR classes only is enough nowadays. Working with augmented reality applications and virtual reality applications. So what are the components are built with it in these classes means this having that multimode connectivity for that online communications. Then it's having a lot of sensors. So that the bone, and the first one is here from the left side, the bone conduction transits is one of the sensor available in that XR classes. So what is the use of these classes means? That bone conduction sensor using from decode that images. That means it is making some calculations, decode the images, something like that. So one of that use of that bone conduction sensors. The next one is that direction speakers. It is using the speakers. Just you have to able to listen the music, listen the volumes, sound from that your application. So for that reason, they are using the speakers. And tracking and recording cameras. That is recording what you have to see, what you have to listen. For that reason, here they are using the tracking and recording cameras. Then health sensors and high sensitive audio microphones are available. Then the next one is the main impact, that eye tracking cameras. So the eye tracking cameras is tracking your eye. What about your eyes health situation? And how you have to notice that, then how many times you have to blinking in your eyes, something like that. For that reason, they are using the eye tracking cameras. Then ambient light sensor. So here, that is, this sensor is adjust your brightness. Sometimes we are using the smartphone. Is sometimes you have to using you have to reduce the brightness. Someone is you have to have brightness very low. That means very high brightness, something like that. So here the ambient light sensor, what is the main use of this here means? So which is maintaining the brightness of your application. In the application, yes, of course, maintain that brightness. So the next one is that what is new optics and projection technologies, then semi-parallel display. So the here it is contained that this XR classes contain the various components, the every one components and every one sensors for the specific purposes. So these are latest current classes nowadays in the industrial sectors are using. Previous that, if you want to using the augmented technology means we have to using a tablet or what is it, smartphones. If you want to working with the virtual reality, means just we have to wear the wearable headsets. But nowadays, they are introducing the new XR classes for that to fulfill these features. So these are the technical aspects about that virtual environment. But so I think it's enough. It's enough for the beginners. It is enough for the basic. So these are the basic techniques about that virtual environment. Hereafter, we are going to see about the market growth and market overview of that virtual environment. Yeah, yes. So before that, we have to listen. We have to overview what are the industries that are using that this virtual environment. The first one is here, industrial and manufacturing. So here I have to say some real-time examples. So what are the industries are using here? Some things like that. The first one is here, industrial and manufacturing. They are using that various companies. For example, a Boeing company. So they are using that virtual environment applications, concepts in that industries. Then Airbus, they are using. Then BMW, they are using that virtual reality-based concepts. After that, Ford company, the Ford Motors, they are using that virtual reality. So what is the reason why they are using the virtual environment applications in that industry means? By using, suppose they are using these concepts, they are improve the 40% productivity. For example, the Boeing company, they are improve that 40% productivity before that using that virtual environment. So nowadays they are using that virtual environment concepts. After that, they are saving the 25% time saving. They are producing that various Boeing 747, 737 aircrafts. So in this manner, they are improving that productivity and they are avoiding the time consuming. So these are one of the real-time example. And after that, Ford company, here, they are avoiding that 70% of that injuries in that industrial, they are avoiding the industrial accidents. So this is one of that real-time example. So after that, they are 90% of that economic reduction they will happen. That means they are spending lots of money to develop that one new model, then develop the prototypes, some use cases. So suppose they are using that, this concept means they are maximum, they are avoiding to spend that more money, more cost for that develop the product. So these are the industrial examples. So Boeing company they are using, Airbus company they are using, then Ford company they are using. So these are the real-time examples. So next come to the healthcare sectors. So in this healthcare sector means nowadays one of the company in Indian startup, not only Indian startup, it is a international startup. They are using the Scant. That name is a Scant. They are using the virtual reality based applications. So what is the reason why they have to using that virtual based concept means to find out the patient's situation, so emergency situation. So for that reason, they are using that healthcare, they are using the virtual environment in the healthcare sectors. Then third one industry is education based. So in India, one of the startup company, I think that is started in 2019, I think. The startup name is Practically. They are handling the courses for the students from grade 6 to 12. So they are based upon virtual reality based applications. Virtual reality based curriculum they are providing to the grade 6 to grade 12. So here, then another one company is also using that virtual based applications. MES Chemistry. So it is a London based startup. So this startup is a very growth. There is a number one virtual based curriculum developer nowadays currently. So these are the real time examples, and these are the startups they are using applying that virtual reality concepts in the education department. So next is here industry is here military. Here also we have to say some real time also. In Indian Army as well as the US Army. In Indian Army, even that pilot training based on this virtual applications. In 2000, from that 2015, I think, yeah, from the 2015, if you want to become the pilot in Indian Navy or Indian Air Force, they are given that virtual based training for the pilot trainers. Especially if you want to become that pilot in that Leh Ladakh, Siachen, Jammu Kashmir areas, just you have to get it practice from that virtual applications. And also the US Army also giving that virtual based training sector to the soldiers. So not only soldiers, to the everyone in that army persons. So these are the nowadays the military sectors are using that virtual based environments. Then come to the engineering, then retail, then marketing and advertising, then emergency response. Here I have to say one retail example also in the Timberland. So this is one of the retail company they are using that augmented reality. That means what is the purpose why they are using that this concept means. Suppose if you go into that, nowadays we are doing what we are doing to get it a new dress means. Suppose we are going to get it new pant or new shirt means just we have to there is the every showroom is available that as I said. Here I have to extremely sorry. They are giving that just a trial room, trial dresses are available. So if you are going to get it new furniture for your home means there is we does not know which one furniture have to adapt in your home and which one TV adapt in your home. So for that reason, the retail shoppers and the retail showrooms are nowadays they are using that virtual environment. And Timberland is one of the clothing company. It is a clothing manufacturer. They are using virtual environment to which one shirt is providing the complete look. Sometimes some colors not we are not interested. Some colors we are not interested. Some fit size something that. For that reason, that Timberland providing the complete solution to the clients, to the customers. They are using that augmented reality based environments, applications, something like that. So these are the industries and enterprises nowadays used in the industries, augmented reality and virtual reality. So this is a technical aspects of augment and virtual. And what industries are based on that applications, something like that. So I think it's enough for the beginners. So hereafter, what is the market growth? Then current market growth and market overview. Yeah. So this slide is indicating that market overview. What is the current stage of this virtual environment market? So in 2000 up to 2016, so that virtual environment based and augmented reality based market size is 3.5 billion US dollars globally. So it is after that 2016, it is come to that they are forecasting 26.4 billion, but actually it is not a real-time data. Actually, this data is valuated at 2014, but nowadays I think it is a 121 billion market growth nowadays. I think it's a digital environment. Then, so what are how many companies are using that virtual environment? Means moreover 800 plus companies, 800 plus companies and industrials, MNCs and startups are using that virtual based. Then now come to that, still now how many products up to the 2014, how many wearable headsets are launched? Means they are selling out the 2 million wearable headsets by that Apple company, then Facebook company, then HTC company, then Hive companies. They are selling out the 2 million wearable headsets. So after that, now come to that, how many developers are still now the participated in that industry? Means 200K. That means developers are involved in that so many companies. For example, nowadays also various startups are launched based upon that virtual environment. This technology is based. So till now that is 200K. Thousands developers are involved in that to develop the applications. Then how many users up to that 2014? How many users are using these technologies? It's a nearly 150 million. But in India, this is a initial stage for this environment. But in if you go for the abroad countries, that is Western countries, US and UK, something like that, they are having the lot of users. So up to the 2014, they are having the 150 million users for that. Why here also have to conclude, always you have to raise the one questions. Why the Indians does not using this technology nowadays? Because that wearable headsets also having the price is a very cost, they having the huge amount. The Indians not able to, in this situation, Indians not able to buy that headsets because it is nearly, it come to that minimum 3,000 into the 50,000, so 1 lakhs and 1.5 lakhs prices are nowadays available. But in Western countries, they are using that 150 million users are having that. So in India nowadays, these initial stages in India, users they are going to try with, experiment with these technologies, not deploying, not implemented, that experiment with in these technologies nowadays in India. So after that, how many countries are using that? That is showing that 121 countries globally, this technology is adapted by 121 countries nowadays. This market overview. The next one is, what are the countries using this augmented reality and virtual reality, and which percentage? So this slide is showing that in the organizations by location. For example, suppose if you are taking that USA, the USA, in that USA, they are 30% of industries using these virtual environment applications. And the next one, we come to that Germany. Here, in that Germany, they are 50% of the industries using that virtual environment technologies. Next one is come to that UK. In that UK, that is a 15% of that industries and sectors and various domain sectors, they are using that this virtual environment. Then France, we come to the France. In France is also, they are the 15% of the industries using. Then China is also, they are using the 15% of that companies, industries are using that virtual environment. here we have to again also we have to raise one of the questions here. Why not in India is not participate in that chart means I previously I told. So in India this is a initial stage. This technology nowadays they are initial stage they are developing there. So that's why the India is not not available in the chart. Then how many percentage of industries in automatic industries using the 35% in these technologies? Then manufacturing industries they are using the 35% also. Then other utilities, that means the retail, then engineering, some healthcare, then education sector they are using that 30% of that industries using these technologies. So this is a geographically based data. How many percentage and every each country is using that augmented reality based or virtual reality based environment, that applications, something like that. Then the next one is in globally, how many percentage of that augmented reality are experimenting and how many percentage augmented reality are implementing. So it is this corresponding, this chart is showing the global chart. So in globally, how many percent are implementing and experimenting. So we have to see that in AR application, the augmented reality based applications globally, still now 45% only implemented as globally. Remaining the 50% of that experimenting, that is a trial version. Nowadays they are going that they are using the trial version, how it will work, then what is the beneficial, something like that. So only in the 45% of that applications only they are implementing worldwide. So if you come to the next one, virtual reality. So the virtual reality also compare with the augmented reality. The virtual augmented reality, the 45% are implemented still now in globally. But if you compare with virtual reality, in the virtual reality only using that 36% are implemented in globally. So why this difference in between augmented reality and virtual reality? Here we have to conclude one thing here. If you are using that augmented reality based applications means the cost is very low. Just if you have to get it on smartphone, you have to get it you have to use by one tablet, something like that. But if you using that virtual reality environment, just if you have to buy, otherwise you have to get it that wearable headsets. So the wearable headset is a very costly. So for that reason, there is a difference between that augmented reality implementation and the virtual reality implementation. And still now, the 64% of applications are experimenting because the customers are using trial versions. They are trying to use, or they are trying to implement due to that a huge price. So there is a percentage current status. How much percentage they are implemented, augmented reality implemented, and how much percentage virtual reality is implemented. So this is a chart. So the next one is, so what are the companies are used augmented reality and virtual reality? We have to see previously. So even though this chart also showing how much percentage in every company and each company are using. So we are taking that USA. Here, that green signal, the green figure showing that implemented, then dark that is showing that in the experimented. So if you are taking that USA, in that USA, 41% of augmented reality already implemented, that is still now the 59% are experimenting. So like that in China also 49% and 49% are implemented. If you come to the France, 52% are implemented. Then Germany, 60% are implemented. Then UK, 64% are implemented. Like that. Come to that virtual reality. Then China using the 49% implemented in that industries. And France 57%, and USA 58%, and UK 67%, something like that. So these are that, and the green signal is indicating the implementer of virtual reality. Then dark gray is implementer that is showing that experimenting of that virtual reality. So this is a chart, overall chart, globally, what are the countries are using that augmented reality and virtual reality? So how much percentage are implemented and how much percentage experimenting? So this chart is showing like that. So the next one is showing that the market value in each industries, how much we having the market size. So from that clockwise side, just we have to say that 11.6 billion US dollars. Yeah. So totally 18.9 billion dollars is done by the consumer products. For example, retail showrooms, some things like that, cosmetics, some things like that. So in the cosmetic side, I have to say who are using that virtual reality means L'Oreal. So L'Oreal is one of that cosmetic companies. So nowadays they are using the virtual reality for the customers, for the clients also. So the next one is 4.1 billion. So they are using the live events. Then 3.2 billion market size used by the video entertainment. That means film industry. So nowadays we are seeing that various films, technology-based films. For example, the Bahubali 1 and Bahubali 2. So these are the based on the virtual-based film industries. And nowadays, one more thing also, the Indran is one of the Tamil industry film. So they are in that film also using that virtual-based environment, something like that. So if you come to the education sector, so what is the market size of virtual reality in the education sector? Means that is only 7 billion. But in this chart, this corresponding chart is indicating market size of 2016. But in 2022, nowadays 12.6 billion in India only, 12.6 billion market size of that virtual reality base. Sorry, in globally. In India, nowadays, so one of that education-based company, Byju's, is a #1 company. They are the only first thing they are using that virtual reality environment and mixed reality environment in India. So these are the #1 company in that virtual reality based and mixed reality based education company in India. So they are the #1. Then have to come to the military line, military sectors, then retail sectors, then real estate sectors, then engineering sectors and healthcare sectors. So in the healthcare sector, they are using the 5.1 billion US dollars in the market size at 2016. So these are the chart. What is the market size? Why we have to still now talk about the business sector of that virtual environments? Suppose if you are become that an entrepreneur, you have there some ideas, you will get to start some companies. I want to get it, start get the cloud-based companies, or some things like that. So just my requisition and suggestion means, just if you have some ideas to become the entrepreneur means, just you have to choosing this sector also. So in India, this is an initial stage. Nowadays is a growing sector, this sector, yes. So just you have to concentrate on these sectors. So you, suppose if you are choosing this sector as your business means, it will give the very growth as soon as possible in future, as soon as very possible, very soon. Just you will become that one of the leading MNCs in this industry in India. So that's why I am showing what is the market size and what are the industry involved and what are the market size in that everyone sectors, healthcare sector, and engineering sector, something like that. So this is the overall market size of each industries based on that virtual environment. So the next one is how the virtual environment giving that efficient. So here the dark blue is indicating the highest beneficial, the white is indicating the lowest beneficial. So here the top one is indicating what are the benefits by using that augmented reality, and the bottom one is indicating what are the beneficial using by the virtual reality. So the first one is here topmost one. In the automotive industries, if you are using the augmented reality in that automotive industry, you will get it more saving times and error rate reduction, then complexity reduction, then efficiency increase, then safety increase, then productivity increases. So these are the performance is done by that augmented reality and virtual reality. So the dark blue is indicating the highest beneficial used by that virtual environment. The white is indicating the lowest beneficiary using by that augmented reality and virtual reality. So moreover, whatever may be, even though it having some issues in this environment, but moreover, if you are using this augmented reality and virtual reality, you will get it more beneficial. So for that reason, the automotive department, industrials and manufacturing departments and utility departments, they are using that. Not only they are using in abroad, but now only the Indian industries are try to using this virtual environment. That means they are experimenting that virtual environments. So the next one is just we have to say that what are the startups in globally are concentrated to develop that virtual environment. Then who are the investors? So these are the still now the 110 startups are involved in that virtual environment based technologies. So especially we have to what are the M&E companies? That means the Apple is one of the MNC, and then Facebook, then HTC. So these are the well-popular companies are involved to develop in that virtual environment. So, so what companies, what is the, because this virtual environment consists of 3 sectors. The first development sectors, third one is applications. So, some companies are involved in that hardware equipments. For example, XR classes and then VR classes or VR headsets, something like that. Some companies are involved in that develop that SDK tools, software development tools. There means some software applications. Some companies are involved in that to develop that applications. That means more education sector applications are commercial sector applications or healthcare sector applications, some things like that. So totally still now the 110 startups are involved to develop in that virtual environment based applications. So the next one is who are the investors? Because if you want to, everyone can able to start the startup. Even though if you want to grow our startup, just we have to get it the venture capitalists. Otherwise, we have to get it the fund from the crowdfunding or from the somewhere from else. So here the investors are playing that most important role in the sectors. So what are the investors are invested in the sector means then you have to say that Intel Capital, then Techstars, then Qualcomm Ventures, then Patek. So these are the limited investors. So lots of investors is invested billions of dollars in that industry. So these are the limited investors are invested in these sectors. So this is the startups are involved and invested in these sectors. This is indicating. The next one is that global revenue. So what is the revenue of that this industry? Suppose if you are choosing that I am going that starting that virtual based environment based company means, so this is a market size. So everyone businessman and everyone entrepreneur, we have to know what is the market size of your business. Without market size, without analysis of market size, we can't do forward our startups. So everyone businessman, everyone entrepreneur have to know about that business market size of that business. So this is the revenue of that virtual based environment market size. So in 2017, the market size of this $4,246 US dollars in millions. So this is a market size, but they are expected 2022 61,178 US dollars. So they are expected. So this is a overview of that market size of these technologies. So even though from that last 2 years we are affected by COVID-19, So by the COVID-19, how it will reflect in this market size? So due to the COVID-19, they are forecast that market size 2024 $125.19 billion market size. So if anybody having such an idea how to become the entrepreneur, if you are choosing your domain as a virtual environment, it is a very good beginning. So nowadays India is having a very good beginning, and your company within short term you will get it very market size. Your company will get it very growth manner. So I request and I suggest just you have to choose these technologies, this environment, if you are become that entrepreneur. So the session is indicating. So actually, in previously, just I planned to convey about the only technical aspects of that virtual environment. But after that, I listened in your last session. So I decided, so how to implement that, just you have to add some business sectors of this environment. So that's why I covered that two parts. The first one is the basic techniques of that, and what are the applications, what are the software packages are involved, then what about the hardware configuration, some things like that. What are the industries are based upon nowadays, based upon that virtual environment, something like that. The second part is I include that market size of this technology. So what is the current market size? Then what are the companies are using? So whichever countries are using these technologies, and how many percentage implemented that technologies, and how much percentage are experimented still now in that various companies. So these are that some basic kinds of basic aspects. Yeah, I have to convey that. These are some basic aspects of that augmented reality and virtuality, mixed reality, otherwise extended realities environment. I hope this session you have to understand some basic, otherwise some different concepts, some different business ideas. So actually my motive is in this session is just how to convey the business sector, because nowadays everyone thinking we have to become the entrepreneur. So that's why I am not much more talk about the technical specifications, much more talk about the business sectors of this industry. So I think this is enough for this session, I think. So these are the nowadays who are the leaders in that virtual environment. Then advertising, marketing department, what are the companies are involved, then art and design, then business sector, then distribution, then enterprises, then education sector. So what are the companies what are the startups are involved to develop that these techniques. So these are the leaders. Overall, the globally leaders are involved in this sector. So my conclusion is, if you have idea to start the business, this is the best sector to growth at future. So this is my final expression. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your very informative and valuable talk. Now the session is open to audience. You can ask questions by unmuting your mic or in the chat box.
Hello, sir. I'm Akbar Shah, head of the department.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. My query is, so what is your advice here? So all students are MCA students. So what is your advice to these MCA students regarding with these visualization techniques?
Yes, sir, of course. So just I have to, it's not my advice because I am not advice to anyone. Just my requestation.
I mean,
and
sir, what are the career opportunities regarding with this topic? Then,
yes, sir, yes, of course. Yeah, of course. In current situation, so some students are will think they become that entrepreneur. Some students are think to get it the job in MNC level 5 company, something like that. Just I have here some basic concepts. That means, suppose if you want the job in this sector, just you have to first of all you have to learn how to develop this application. Just nothing nothing to worry. Here we have to develop this application by two ways. The first one is some online platforms are available. The Unity is one of the online platform available. If you choosing that Unity means just there is a drag and drop facilities available. Suppose if you want to create one small-sized or medium-based project means there is a drag and drop applications available there, Unity. Otherwise, if you want to become the more knowledgeable person in this sector means just you have to learn languages, program language. First of all, suppose if you are familiar in C++, otherwise if you are familiar in C#. Moreover, in this sector, they are using the C# to develop that virtual environment and augmented reality, or virtual reality, something like that. So the C# is a well familiar language. Just you have to learn for this develop this application. Otherwise, sorry sir, I am not very much interested to learn program language. Otherwise, sorry sir, I am not very much interested to become the well knowledgeable programmer means you have to go for some online platforms available. That one is a Unity. So there is some components available, drag and drop available. It's like that PowerPoint, something like that. Just you have to drop some objects and give that accent, something like that. So it will come to that some projects. Otherwise, so these are the basic knowledge. Just you have to know about that. Somebody is asking, so what is the hardware configuration I have to use this application means. Minimum configuration, hardware configuration is here. At least your system having the 8 GB RAM, then only it will support. Then at least you need that 4 GB hard disk, sorry, 4 GB memory card, graphics card. So it is minimum requirements. These are the essential requirements you have to install that applications. And one more thing also I have to convey that. Sir, which software package I have to install? I don't know. We does not aware about them. Just you have to go to that online. Just there is a you have to type it Unity. UNIT. Unity is one of the software. Just you have to download. Then you have to install it. Then after that you have to work with that. But the minimum required hardware configurations you have to need means at least 8 GB RAM and 4 GB graphics card is these minimum hardware configurations. So this for that, who will suppose if you want to become that one of the employee in one company. So nowadays various companies are giving these opportunities. Nokia company. So in India, so Nokia is one of the fast leading company in this industry. They are developing the virtual reality based environments for the mobile communication, mobile apps, something like that. Then in India, Robert Bosch is one of the company using. Then after that, if you go for education sector means lots of companies are available. Then PyJuice is another company, Practical is one of the company, education sector company. In automobile engineering, then Ford company, then BMW. So these are the industrials are they are needed that we are based developers. But what is the one unfortunately I have to say here. But they are expecting the well knowledgeable developers. But in India, there is still now there is the students does not having the corresponding knowledge. There is one issues nowadays with ourselves. There's a problem. So these are the concepts. If you want to get a job somewhere else, suppose if you are become that entrepreneur, So I suggest this is a very good technology, very good sector to launch your startup. So because it is having the hereafter, not only India, it was globally. So the every sectors and every industries is based upon this virtual based. Because nowadays also the every industries are ready to accommodate this technology in this industries to avoid the time consuming, to save that cost and face something to find to regulate the time scheduling some for that reason. And then in globally in previously the lots of companies are MNC companies are using that, but nowadays every companies are ready to deploy that this technology in that industries. So if you have any idea to become that entrepreneur, this is the best best sector. You have to grow your company. So there is my concept here. Yeah. So I think it will be this expression will be satisfied your queries, I think.
Okay, thank you, sir. This was a nice session. Okay, sir.
Hello.
Thank you, sir.
Hello,
Yeah.
sir. Sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, I listen. Yeah.
Certified courses ഏതൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടെന്ന് പറയാമോ?
Certified courses, no problem. I understand the Malayalam. Yeah. Actually, in India, there is no certified courses in India. Okay. If you want more about this concept, just you have to refer YouTube's. Because the YouTube's only having the enough that means enough concepts there. So just you have to search in YouTube, because in India there is no specific certification for that AR and VR courses also. Suppose we want to learn as a beginner means, just you have to use Unity software. That is very useful for the beginners. After that, just you have to refer to some YouTube channels. Lots of concepts are available in YouTube. So that's why after that, just it will be beneficial for you. Yeah. But my conception, there is no specific certification in India. Yeah. One. Yeah. Please, any other queries?
There's a question in chat box.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I listen there. Just a minute. So can we create a project by combination of RBA and AR and VR? So here, so can you say that what is the expense of the RBA?
Sir, robotic process automation.
Robotic process automation.
Robotic process automation, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
So actually here, what is the main concept of this this virtual environment means? Before we develop our project, okay, so that is making the virtual. Suppose, for example, I am the civil engineer. Otherwise, so I am going to nowadays the lots of startups are there using launch that electrical based scooters, electric based cars, something like that. Some is one of the example. Here. So in this situation, the virtual environment and is used before launching our product. So we can't interact with after completion of the project, because so I think it is we have to say simply that it's a preview model. So if you are why we are using that virtual environment for that anyone project means it is a virtual preview model. Otherwise, you have to pre-plan model. For example, I have to build 10 floors. So in 10 floors, how we have to set up the steps and how many doors are how to put it in one home. Otherwise, which type of bulbs, LED bulb or something like that. Otherwise, which type of furniture I have to accommodate and which place, something like that. So this is a virtual. Actually, it is express that preview for your project. So we can't not able to adapt with the robotic process automation. Here I have to clarify one thing. Suppose if you have some idea to develop that robotics, here just you have to template your robotic model. So what is the design of that robotic and how it will be behavior? Because everyone robotic behaving, just you have to develop the robot for some specific purposes. That's why just you have to use this virtual technology for the design concepts and as well as how the corresponding robot will behave here. So for that only just here we have to use, but we can't accommodate, we can't integrate that virtual reality that means virtual environment with that robotic process automations. But we have to using this virtual technology for that development. Development means how we are going to develop that, which color we have to using for the robotics, which type of hand, then what is how we have to predict here what is the behavior of the robot and what is the purpose we are going to develop the development of the robotics. So, but we can't interact this virtual technologies with robotics process automation side. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Otherwise, sir, I will send it. Yes, please, yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, please. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, please.
Sir, how to start learning AR and VR?
How to start the learning? Yeah. So actually, just you got it online. Just you have to first of all you have to download it Unity software. UNITY Unity software. That is a free source software. That is downloaded in your laptop or system. But your laptop need at least 8 GB RAM and 4 GB graphics card. Otherwise, at least need 2 GB graphics card. Then only it will work properly. While you are install that Unity software, the Android Studio, some back files are installed. That's why that minimum configuration is needed. After that installation of your Unity software, there is some tutorials available. In the Unity software company is also providing the tutorials for the beginners. Just you have to learn that the tutorials. Suppose if you are not interested to read that files, means just you have to refer to them YouTube channels. So lots of YouTube channels are available to learn that. In particularly in India, there is no not only in India. In particular in the south states, and Tamil Nadu, Kerala, then Karnataka, then Andhra. In south state, there is no specific certification, as well as there is no trainers. Also, there is no trainers in south states particularly. There is also no particular certification. If you want fully, just I have to say one real-time conversation, because my friend is working as a virtual environment developer in that Nokia company in that Hyderabad. So he was working, he having that 10 years experience in the sector. But he replied the same question I raised that person before 2 to 3 years. There is any certificate courses or how I have to learn. Suppose I am the beginner, I have to learn this technique means. He replied, he is a 10 years experience candidate. He replied, there is no any specific certification. There is no specific tutorials. Just you have to begin your work with the Unity software. Then if you want to more information, just you have to go through the YouTube channels. Then you have well familiar knowledge in C++ or C#. Suppose if you are having that familiar with this C# means it is very useful to to develop, you will become that the virtual developer, virtual environment developer. So there is no any certification. So just you have to refer to some YouTube channels. Otherwise, I will send it some. Yeah. So there is you were chatting that there is available Unity.com. Just you have to go to that and just you have to download some software. Otherwise, I will send it some YouTube tutorials to Sibinsa. Just you get it from your Sibinsa from that. No problem. I have to share it.
Thank you, sir.
Otherwise, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So, Zibin sir, I have to send some videos, 3 videos to you now. Just you have to play that clip. If the listeners will able to see that video clips, it is very understandable what is meant by something augmented reality, virtual reality. Can I send it to the mail now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So any further queries? Please.
Please, please, your mail ID, please.
Okay. No, sir. I have not received.
Sir, are you able to see my now this one, my screen now? No, the video clips.
No. The PPT is showing the.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Sir, there is 2 options are available there. You can share your entire screen.
Okay, sir. Report screen. So actually, my graphics driver is not updated. That's why I think it's a problem. Yeah. Sir, can you say your mail ID, sir, please? I send it now. If possible, just you have to
Okay.
share
Okay.
that.
No, sir. It's not yet received.
So okay, after that I will send it to you that mail.
Yeah. I will
Videos.
share to
No
students.
problem.
Sir. You just share the link. Sir.
Yeah, sir, yeah. After that, watching that video, they will understand the complete about that the virtual environment.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, sir. I think there is no more queries left. Now I welcome Hizana Oye, student representative of MCA department, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Hi all, myself Hizana Oye, student representative of MCA department, MES AMAT. Extend my sincere thanks to the resource person, Mr. P. Bhubadi. Thank you, sir, for your informative talk. We must not forget to thank each and every faculty members of MES AMAT for organizing such a wonderful session. We appreciate all the participants for their active participation. Thank you everyone once again for making it a great success. Stay safe and stay happy. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. Bhupati sir, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
thank,
I am very
thank you,
I am very proudly to given this opportunity to everyone here. Thank you,
Okay.
Mr. HOD sir, Express sir, and Jibin sir also. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
thank you, thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Once again, thank you all. Stay safe, stay home.